season 5, episode 3 was called Whatever I Am, You Made Me. Okay guys, this episode I was literally bored. I did not like this episode. I'm not going to say I didn't like it, but it just wasn't exciting and nothing just happened that was just, I don't know, interesting to me. Starting off, we see Tara. She's still silvered and shit. She heals up. She sees a lady with a flat tire. Now, this is my thing with the lady. You see somebody coming out the damn woods all of a sudden, bitch. They ain't about to help you with no flat tire. You need to get in your car and lock that door. But Tara actually, you know, attacks the lady, but she ends up letting her go. And I was actually excited about that part because I like Tara as a vampire. I truly do. But I don't want her to be that kind of vampire, to be killing humans and all that. I want her to be this new vampire that they're trying to create that lives on true blood, that can coexist with the humans. I think she'd be great for that. Back at the AVL meeting, Eric and Bill, they're debating on whether they're gonna, you know, let them go find Russell or whatever. Bill's like, look, we bring Russell back and we die trying. They whisk them away. Then they bring in the new Nan Flanagan. Now, when they said that, I was like, oh my gosh, who is this? Gonna be a new character? Hell yeah. Steve fucking Newland. I definitely have to give a shout out to Marced93, that's M-A-R-C-E-D 93 here on YouTube. He left me a comment as soon as they said the new Nan Flanagan and it was Steve Newland. Kid you not, 3 days ago, back when my last video was up, he left me the comment. It says Steve Newland is the new Nan Flanagan. He like put that shit like on, he nailed it. He freaking nailed it. It says, I think someone in the authority turned him or ordered him to be turned. And then it says, because Newland is the perfect spokesperson and PR person. And how would Newland know that Bill is not the king anymore? So he definitely like got that on the head. Like, I did not think Steve Newland was the new Nan Flanagan. So shout out to you, Marced. That was great. I thought about you. Goes to Pam at Fantasia, and she's like texting, trying to find Eric, fast texting and shit. If we could all text that fast, man, that would be great. So Sookie's like, look, just summon Tara for me, please. You know, that's all you have to do, and I'll never bother you again. And Pam's like, look, you know, my maker ain't been home in 4 fucking days. Like, get out of here. And she pushed Sookie, and Sookie light her ass up. I was laughing. That shit was so funny because Pam didn't like try to get up and do nothing. She was just like, oh shit. The scene was Bill and Eric, and they had the little harness stakes in their chest or whatever. I thought that shit was cool. Like, these little gadgets and shit the AVL has is the bomb. And then he's like, Bill's like, how does it work? And she's like, there's an app for that. That shit was hilarious. So I'm gonna wrap Pam's whole her little, when she was sleeping in her little casket or whatever, I'm gonna wrap that all up together. Damn it, we seen Lorena again. Y'all know how much I hate Lorena. Oh my gosh, ew. And it was just interesting to see that Bill, Lorena, Eric, and Pam were like all together in like 1905. I didn't think Bill and Eric were just meeting or anything, but it's like, damn, y'all been around the neck of the woods for a while. And so we see how Pam actually became a vampire. Her and Eric were lovers, and I would have never guessed that at all. And she like slits her wrist to become a vampire. I thought that was interesting. Also, I don't see how Pam can just make Tara and just throw her away and just like not care about her, when Eric long ago in her vision, he was like telling her like, look, becoming a maker, you know, is not as easy as you think it is. It's a deeper bond than a human bond, emotional bond. Like, it's deep. Like, it's not something you just make and just let them go. Like, it's a deep bond. So I don't see how Pam could do that to Tara. So we see Sheriff Andy and Debbie's parents come in looking for her. And yeah, I'm just like over that whole thing. Andy goes to Merlice and is trying to find, you know, Debbie, asking Sookie questions and everything. And when the photos come out about the Facebook, I thought that was funny. But hopping. When Andy and Holly are outside talking and that whole thing, I'm just thinking like, what happened to Andy and the fairy lady? And I could give a care less about Holly right now. Why is she still even here? So the Chancellor has sex with Bill and Eric. Like, Really? Like, look, Bill, don't trust her. Eric, don't trust her. Y'all ask, what does she want with y'all? That is definitely the mind frame to have. I don't understand that, Chancellor. She like a whole vampire. I don't know what's going. Like, really? That was just too crazy. Jessica shopping at the little dress place or whatever, and that guy comes in and she smells him, and like, what the hell did she smell? What is he? Is he a fairy too? What in the world? Or maybe he's not, because I'm sure she would have smelled Sookie, and Sookie probably would have smelled the same thing. So is this something, is this a new creature that's about to be brought in? I wonder. One of my favorite scenes this episode was the scene with Jessica and Jason, and how she went over there after the guy and she just wanted to have sex with Jason, and Jason's like, no, you know, and he's like, you know, I never had a friend. I don't know how to be friends with a girl. And she actually goes to kind of teach him. I love that. I love that whole thing. I'm thinking they're just gonna have sex with, you know, whatever, but they actually, you know, are gonna try to be friends. I love that. So we have Tara. She goes to Sam. She's hungry and shit. He feeds her all kind of True Bloods, and she passes out as the sunlight comes up. He locked her ass in the freezer, put like a big danger sign on there. Do not go in, do not go in. Why Arlene ass gotta be the one to go in? Arlene, did you not read the damn sign? But then we see Tara ass was just dreaming. That wasn't Arlene. That was actually Lafayette going in to give Tara some True Blood to drink or whatever. And she like burst out of there. Leave me alone. You know, she hates them or whatever. Then everybody coming there. Arlene, Alcide, everybody. And Tara's like, oh, you want me to shut up, Sookie? You don't want him to know what you did and all that other kind of stuff. She ends up leaving, telling them to just leave her alone. Sookie and Alcide outside, okay? That whole thing, I was pissed off because Sookie, I said it, she should have been told Alcide what the hell was going on, you know. That was just really, really, really messed up. Lafayette and Arlene. Arlene's like, you know, how you turn your own flesh and blood into a vampire and all that other kind of shit. And we see that damn demon face. That demon face is scary, y'all. That shit is so scary. What? Ooh, I don't like it. And you kind of gotta wonder, what kind of role is that demon thing gonna play on Lafayette on this season? What the hell is going to go on? How he gonna get that up out of him? What, really? So, the end. Tara ass is walking outside in her little bloody clothes. Girl, you need to change some clothes or something. And she goes, she passes a tanning salon, she go get in the tanning bed, and she turn it on to burn herself up. Pam senses it, and she calls her a stupid bitch. Which is exactly how I felt. Because Tara, why the hell is you trying to kill yourself? I'm really just not understanding what the hell is going on. And again, guys, this episode was really boring to me. Like, it just, nothing just really happened. It was, I just felt like it was just slow and just all this other kind of stuff. Like with Jason and the teacher, like, I could have did without that. I don't know. It was just a slow episode for me, but I'm ready for next week. Steve is the new Nan Flanagan. Wow. Shout out to Marcette again. Shout out to everybody that watches my videos. I really do appreciate it. I really do enjoy discussing this with y'all. And hopefully we have like a fun-packed episode next week. See y'all in a week.